Hey, Tony Gaskins here. I'm driving a little bit, so I ain't gonna be able to look at you too much. But this was on my spirit, and it's something in the growth. It's something in the growth, and we gotta all be committed to growth, and we gotta be committed to doing what we have to do, and that growth is going to be painful. It's gonna be painful. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes you have to take steps backward before you can take steps forward. And that's the hardest part. I remember a time in my life to where I had to sell stuff. There's been times in my entrepreneur journey where me and my wife, we done had to liquidate. We done had to sell assets or depreciating liabilities that still had a little something. We done had to let stuff go. We done had to step back, take steps back in order to go forward. And with each time that you get hit hard, I'll be honest with you, you gotta stop. You can't be a stimulus check, baby. You can't be a stimulus check, baby. We get to the place to where we is a food stamp, baby. We're a welfare, baby. We're a stimulus check, baby. We're a tax return, baby. We're a SBA PPP loan, baby. And you can't be that kind of baby. You got to be a go get 'em, grind, sacrifice, do without, go the extra mile type of person. That's what you got to get to. And I'm gonna tell you, when you take these steps back before you take steps forward, it's gonna hurt. You might have to downgrade. You might have to go from the neighborhood you in to a little closer to the hood. You might have to go back to the hood. You might have to move in with a friend. You might have to move in with a family member, your mama, your daddy. You might have to go to the shelter for a little bit. It's people done wrote me from the shelter. Do you hear me? It's people done wrote me from the shelter with kids. But guess what? It's a lesson to be learned. It's people done wrote me and say, Tony, can you send me some money? I need something for my kids, or I gave it to my baby daddy, or me and my boyfriend struggling. And stuff like that. And it's a lot of women that wrote me. I remember one time a lady wrote me on Cash App, requested something, $250 or something like that. And somebody sent me a blessing to Cash App, and I blessed her. And it wasn't long after that, she took and she blessed me back. People riding their bicycle. She took and she blessed me back. All in the road, riding a bicycle. She took and she blessed me back, and then not only she blessed me back on Cash App, she booked a session, which cost hundreds of dollars, and did a session and told me like, hey, I was struggling, and but I got on my feet. I think she do lashes. Hopefully she ain't giving y'all the exotic caterpillar lashes, and she paid me back. I did not expect that. Now, I don't do that typically. I do not do that because there's just so many scams going on in the world, and I ain't got no money to flush down no toilet. But God touched me on that one now. I just felt something, and I know that I was sensitive to the spirit, and I know I heard the spirit right, because she paid me back. And then not only did she pay me back, she had a boyfriend sign up for a session. She signed up for a session, or her child father or something. So it was she paid me back with interest. And so I say that to say, sometimes we got to go down. Sometimes we got to go back. And it's a lesson in it all. And I'm gonna tell you, if you the helper, if you are the helper in your family, sometimes you got to get out the way. It's a little funny meme, and it's just a meme, but it got some truth to it. And it said, it said, my friend, hey, I need to borrow X amount of dollars. And then it said, my response, no, bro, I ain't gonna be able to do that because I don't want to mess up what the Lord trying to do in your life. And that's the truth. Sometimes you got to let somebody go through so that they could get the lesson that they need. Sometimes you got to let folks go through. And my wife, she told me something. She say, if you keep getting in the way of what God trying to do, God gonna take it from you so that you ain't got it to give. I said, whoo, Chandra. I don't even speak in tongues. I'd rather speak in tongues on that one now. Now, y'all know your auntie or your mama and them got that fake tongues they be speaking in. Because it's like, now, how the Lord speak the same language through you every week? Shandro, handro, si. Now, how do you say that? That ain't how the Holy Spirit move. The Holy Spirit is not finna hit you with the same language every time. So you need to stop playing with the Lord now. Handro, si. I say, nah. You know good and well that ain't what the tongue the Lord gave you. So now listen to me, because I got to get going here in a little bit. I ain't did my workout today. I'm supposed to be leaving the house, taking my daddy to a basketball game. And I think it'll be his first time sitting courtside. But the Lord said in my heart, bless your daddy with some experiences. And I'm taking my mama to the football game this Sunday with me in the suite. And that'll be her first time coming to the suite since I done had it. Cause you know she stay out the way and let everybody else go, and she not a sports fan, but I'm taking her. And Lord say do something, let them see life, cause tomorrow ain't promised. And my business partner just lost his mama, and she was 65 years old. And although she died at 65, he really had lost her several years before that because she had a degenerative brain disease, so her brain was deteriorating over time. So he really had lost her years before that. And it just said to me, tomorrow not promised. Now back to what I was saying. If you the helper, sometimes you got to get out the way so God can get through. So God could get a message. And the thing about it is there could be a sin in your giving. There could be a sin in your giving. And what I mean by this is if your help is a hindrance, then it's not help. If your help is a hindrance, then it's not help. So if you giving from pride, if you giving from ego, if you giving from the wrong place, then your seed is ineffective because you hurting the person more than you helping them. And I have seen this to where I lost, to where I had to do without, to where I didn't have because I kept being the cushion for somebody who needed to hit rock bottom. I kept getting in the way of what the Lord was trying to do in their life, to where the Lord took it from me, to where I couldn't help, to where they had to get the lesson. Because I got moved out the way. Now let me see something now. Hold on. Because I'm waiting on them. Thing. Now, hold on now. Waiting on something. Y'all hold on now. Because last time I did this and somebody was, oh, I seen you. Okay, that ain't nothing. Once was the thing blowing. I had to do this, y'all forgive me, because last time I got out of it, people be looking so hard. Tony, I seen you. I seen the cavity on your 32nd tooth when you open your mouth. Like, my goodness, why you looking so hard? I say, now you must do fraud. You must do scamming. Because how you seen the numbers of my address in that 10th of a second? So I had to cover the camera when I get ready to go somewhere, so it don't show. Which, I mean, you can't get in my neighborhood anyways. It's a security guard, and so if you got every gate you want to come in, it's a live security guard, and you got to say who you coming for, and they got to call me before they let you in. Ain't no way to get in here. 24-hour security around the clock. So God bless you. For those of y'all who be worried about me, God got me. And guess what? If you get through the hill gate, peace be still, like Medea said, and it ain't still S-T-I-L-L, peace be still, S-T-E-E-L. Okay, got that hot lead waiting on you, and I'm gonna load you up. You see what I'm saying? So listen, I trust the Lord, ain't worried about it. And then guess what? People been hiking. People been hiking, but credit cards give you your money back if somebody fraudulently charge your card. But yeah, people been hiking. Trying to hike card. That hacking it's going crazy. To where I gave away gift cards to some of my audience that's on the academy. And by me ordering so many gift cards, Amazon has shut me out of my account 3, 4, 5 times. And I have to call them and I have to answer 1,000,000 questions to get back into my account. And it's because of the amount of fraud going on that they shut you down. My wife was shopping on a credit card I got. They shut the card down because they thought it was fraud because she was shopping from so many different places in one day. They shut it down, and then to get it back, you got to call. I'm like, my goodness. But anyway, like I was saying, you got to get out the way. And there's times to where you'll go down, and we do too much. And I'm gonna tell you, it's some of us struggle with this thing to feel like we got to give, we got to bless people, and we make up blessings to give. Like my partner just started a business, Boiled Peanuts. I spent there about $1,000 to get him tickets to a fight, and told him for him and his guests to wear his peanut company t-shirt with the website on it, so that the people on the floor, the celebrities that's sitting down at the boxing match and the people that's sitting behind him in the stands could see his website and go to the website. I paid now about $1,000 for those 2 tickets. And it just hit my heart to do it. And then it hit my heart, you know what? Bless your daddy and his wife to go to the fight too, because they never been in that atmosphere, that environment, and they may never go on their own because it's not in the budget. So I did that. And so it's people like me that we will give to a fault. And I done had to learn about that. That sometimes we will do too much and we will extend ourselves too far to where we ain't got nothing. To where the people that we helping got more than we got. Because they holding on to their money. They saving their money. They doing all kind of stuff. And then sometimes the word to get out about you. The word to get out about you, and people will be coming to you, telling you all their problems because they know you known to say, hey, I got you. Hey, I got you. Hey, what you need? I got you. And the Lord had to tell me, listen. The Lord had to tell me, listen, he got everlasting arms. Son, let them cast their cares to me. Son, they're going through what they're going through because of how they live in the life. Son, they're going through what they're going through because of the music they listening to, because of the company they keep, because of the sin they in. They going through what they going through because of the choices they done made. So get out the way and stop sowing good seed on bad ground. Stop sowing good seed on bad ground. And sometimes the Lord had to let me know that. And so if you going through, keep going through and allow your going through to push you closer to the Lord. Get closer to the Lord if you going through. You hear me? Get closer to the Lord. And then if you the one who helping people get through, and you know that you have been known to get in the way, then get out the way. Get out the way and let the Lord reach them. Hey, this is Tony Gaskin. God bless you. We'll talk soon. I got to go ahead and get ready to go. We'll talk soon.